Hey everybody, Isrind here, and welcome to the very first episode of Don't Starve. We're going to start off with a brand new game and a brand new world. We're going to be sure to go with the new research method. Now, I've played this game a little bit, mostly on our live streams, and there are actually quite a few characters that you can choose. I'm going to go with the basic, though, Wilson. He's my personal favorite. He's also the very first one that you can unlock. Now, as of the most recent update, there's apparently quite a few things that I have no idea about. I only really know the basics, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what's going on. See how we can do. Because this whole new research method alone is going to be interesting. Simple enough. How long will you survive? Hey, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something to eat before the night comes. Well, that was Maxwell. And here we are. Oh, wow. Small graphic upgrade already. That's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, I know some of the basics, so we'll kind of cover it as we go. First thing, and probably the most obvious, is you don't want to starve. You have to find food, and you have to find it quick. I will kill you later, Turkey! Turkeys and I have a bad relationship. It's probably best if we just don't talk about it for now. But you need some twigs from saplings. Tall grass is always useful, and then you also want to get flint as soon as you possibly can. This is our crafting menu. Much different from Minecraft, I know. But if you click here, you can see these are the tools that are at our disposal. Now these ones are actually locked because with the new use science machine to build prototype. Oh, that is new. Okay, so we may as well be doing this fresh from the start, because all this stuff I've never... With the new research method, it's all going to be new for us. However, we can build a basic axe and a pickaxe right away. Which is good, because we're going to need both. The axes, obviously enough, are going to allow us to cut down the trees, and the pickaxes will let us smash some rocks we'll find later. So let's get ourselves some wood, because, once the night starts coming, we're going to need fire. Because if we don't, yeah, we're going to get devoured by the Gru, or the Vast Emptiness, or some other such thing. And let's be entirely honest, nobody wants to become a walking skeleton. Not even me. Now, again, the crafting in this is actually very, very simple. The whole concept of this game is actually pretty simple by comparison. It just kind of tells you what you need, and you click and do it. Simple as that. You can do things like make ourselves a fire. I do want that backpack. You know what? We're making the backpack. Good. Backpack will give you 8 more inventory slots, aside from the ones down there in the hotbar already. And then we're pretty much just dropped here. That's it. We are trapped here in a Tim Burton-esque world and told, hey, survive, have fun. Yeah, lots of fun in the world that's going to try and kill us. There we go. Now we'll kind of settle down towards the end of the day and we'll have to set up a bit of a campfire. I want to try and do that near some trees so that we can get firewood. Because, unlike a lot of games, you do have to stoke your flame. If you don't stoke the campfire, it's going to go out, and bad things will be incurred. There we go. But we're actually getting some pretty good basic supplies here. I'm actually really happy with the way this world is turning out. There we go. Get some more grass. Now, I'll kind of cover different things as we go here. You know, the intricacies of Don't Starve. Yeah, right. But for now, yeah, it's basic gathering. See, I really kind of like the idea of this game. Mostly because, as opposed to the sort of normal thing, like Minecraft, yeah, you're dropped into a world and you're told, here, survive, have fun. Okay, it's a really simple concept, but I think Total Biscuit kind of made it... Oh, so that stuff actually slows me down. That's really cool. Okay. Kind of made it the best as far as that. Minecraft has a great focus on building and creating. Games like Terraria, great emphasis on combat. The building is sort of secondary, as is the survival of both of those. Whereas this one is just, it's purely survival. You can't dig in a hole and just kind of bury yourself. You can't, well, at least up until the last update, you couldn't build walls to keep monsters away. All you have is your fire, the raw resources of the land, a little bit of brain power, and trust me, this game does require some brain power. And well, yeah, pretty much your own wits. Because there's actually a lot of really weird sort of things, like mythological elements and stuff like that, that gets kind of bizarre later on in the game. But, die, Coney! Yes, yes. But, a lot of weird elements in this game that start to appear as you go farther and farther into the, I don't want to say the story, but as you get deeper into the game, these things will start to kind of make their presence known. Those of you who've seen my streams will remember exactly, quiet puppy, will remember exactly what I'm talking about. But, yeah, we're going to want to have to take them on eventually, but for now, how about we just survive? I'm not going to... I actually have something specific in mind that I'm going to be looking for before I set up anything even beginning to resemble a permanent encampment. But, yeah. We'll see how that comes in the future here. Grab the carrot. Okay, so we're getting a little hungry. The night's about to fully fall. So let's go ahead and cook up ourselves some food. Now, there is much more advanced food in this game as we go, but for now, all we have is we have our raw coney, we have our carrots, and we got some berries that we can roast. That's about it. But it'll be enough, for now anyway. See, one of the things that truly impresses me as far as this game goes, I'm going to save the seeds, even if it is a potential food. Stoke the flame a little bit. Good. Is that the entire world, the world that the developers have put together here, and mind you, it's still in beta, so it's still growing, is simply that this game has, like, everything you know about reality to a degree can be applied here. Simple enough. You chop down wood. Okay? That's good. That's great. You chop down wood, you get a fire. It's a simple example, right? Well, how about the rabbits? If you're fighting, or if you're going over to a rabbit, it's not just going to sit there and wait for you. I need to eat while I'm talking. It's not going to sit there and wait for you to kill it. The thing is going to run. It is faster than you, and if it gets in the hole, you're going to have to sit there and wait or prepare a trap for it. Simple enough. You know, things like trees. You can start a forest fire. And it will have its negative results, granted, but it will also have some small benefits to it. Things like cooking. What do? You put in some raw meat, some carrots, you can get a stew later with a certain item that we'll kind of go over when we get to it. You know, even, there's these wild animals that we'll come across later on. They're actually the thing I'm waiting for before we set up a permanent campsite. That I discovered apparently have a mating season now. Hello, day 2. We survived the first night. Ha ha ha. But, yeah, they were perfectly passive and happy to let me roam around with them right up until one day. And suddenly they would, like, rear up and go bat crap crazy at me the moment I got near them. They are actually what killed me. That was a fun episode. That was a fun day. But, yeah, you know, it's just astounding to me how much effort and how much detail was placed into this world that the developers have created for us. Dang you, Coney! Get you yet. Oh, well. Let's grab a few more things, and then I guess we're going to need to go exploring. Because we have to at some point, right? We have to try and find the beast that shall not yet be named, so that we can set up a permanent camp. Bees! bees. My god. Where are we? Okay, so we're about dead center. We'll try and go to the island perimeter and kind of keep our eye on the edge. Because watching you. Watching you. Don't come near me. Yes! That's what I was actually looking for. A road. Throw together a pick. I want to smash up these rocks. Because they have valuable resource. Other than just the flint. The rocks themselves are actually kind of useful too. Surprisingly enough. Yay! Ooh, there's gold in them dar hills. Now you guys heard that little ding sound, right? That means that there's actually an item that we can now craft thanks to that gold nugget that we picked up. And it'll do that for any item that we have the knowledge to craft and the available resource to craft. Although at the moment, much to my chagrin, I can't even... there is nothing I can process. I can't... The less said about him, the better. Alright, guys, I think I've gone on long enough for this episode, so, holy cow. They live. Good night, folks. See you in the next one.